Hey guys, welcome to another lesson. Today we are talking about phylum Nematoda, the nematodes. That's another phylum under the kingdom Animalia. Now the organisms found majorly under the phylum Nematoda are the round worms. Round worms like hookworm, ascaris, and guinea worms. So those are the organisms found majorly under this phylum. Now, the characteristics of the nematodes or the organisms found under the nematodes. One is that they have round and cylindrical bodies. Since they are round, the bodies are shaped like cylinders. So the nematodes have round and cylindrical bodies. Then another characteristic is that they lack body cavity, but instead they have a pseudo-xylem body cavity, which means they have a false body cavity. Another characteristic is that they have a bilateral body symmetry, which means their body can be divided along just one plane to give two identical halves. Then some of the nematodes or some of the organisms found under phylum Nematoda are hermaphrodites, while some of them reproduce sexually as two separate organisms. So let's talk about another phylum under kingdom Animalia, which is Phylum Annelida. Now, Phylum Annelida are also talking about worms, round worms. Is another type of round worms, separate from the phylum Nematoda. Now, the annelids include the leeches, the tube worms, earthworms, and so on and so forth. Now, the characteristics of the annelids or animals found under phylum Annelida is that one, they have a true body cavity or coelom, which means they are coelomate animals. Then another one is that they have metameric segmentation, which means their body is separated into various segments. So their body is both internally and externally segmented, and that feature distinguishes them from the flatworms. So the flatworms do not have segmentation, metameric segmentation, but the annelids, the roundworms found under Annelida specifically, have metameric segmentation. What we mean by metameric segmentation is that the body of these organisms are divided into segments by position, but they have identical organs. Now, what we mean by this is that the segments are separated internally, then each segment have identical organs. Now, some of the annelids or some of the organisms found under phylum Annelida are aquatic, while some others are terrestrial, which means some can be found in water, while some can be found on land. Now, another characteristic is that the annelids reproduce sexually, and many of them are hermaphrodites. Also, the annelids are triploblastic animals, which means they possess 3 germ layers, which are the ectoderm, the mesoderm, and the endoderm. With that, we've come to the end of another lesson. Next lesson, we'll be discussing another phylum under kingdom Animalia. See you next class.